They do go for it. It's Rodgers. He's got his man, Valdez-Scantling. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A gain of 26 and a conversion there as well on 4th down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. Slant to Adams. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. Back now at Lambeau. It's the Packers who have the football, but in need of points as we begin quarter number 4. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10.
You better be afraid of me. 54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check, check. Watch 54. Watch 54. In your
From the shotgun, a give to Jones. And he is going to lose yardage here. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Brought down by Shaq Barrett. It's a loss of 2.
Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers.
The Bucs 37-yard line.
His throw incomplete.
Rodgers pass.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. Seventh play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down.
Hey, watch that, watch that. Check Mike 54. Mike 54. We ain't giving up nothing today. Mike 54. Mike 50. Easy. All day, defense. 50. All day. Big Ed. Right there, 54.
From the gun, it's Rodgers. And that will be incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
4th down.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Watch your slack. Mike 5-4. Strip that ball.
They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. Got a man. It's Tanyan complete. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. That pickup goes for 25. What a flip of the script from 4th down to 1st.
Let's go, defense. Our time. It's our time. Mike 54.
Into the red zone. It's Rodgers. Got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling. That catch good for only a couple.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. He'll pick up only a yard there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 7.
When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5. After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long.
I'm coming for you, son. I'm coming for you, son. Here, Mike. 54. Mike 54. Right there. 54. Right there. Right there. 54, Mike. I'm coming. I'm coming. I'm coming.
Here's Rodgers to throw. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. Robert Tonyan there to make the grab. And the Packers are within an extra point of tying this thing up. Extra point try now for Crosby. And no sweat. He puts it through, and we are tied here in the fourth.
Game at 21 apiece. Mason Crosby to kick off for Green Bay.
A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this fourth quarter to try to grab that lead back. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
He was tackled.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front, because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off at the 40. So how about that for a momentum switch?
We're in the fourth quarter and it's a tie game. You've got to take care of the football here. Now their opportunity to take the lead right out the window, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
And it looks like this will be the last play before the 2-minute warning.
We're pretty quiet, D. We're pretty quiet. Switch.
On 1st down, Jones. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line.
You got it.
So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. They face a 2nd down, but they are in field goal range.
Check 15.
Rodgers to throw. Wide open receiver complete. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. It's a really nice 15-yard pickup, and now it's 1st and goal.
At the 8-yard line.
A game-winning field goal would be a chip shot from here. Let's see how they play it on 1st and goal.
Mike 54. Mike 54. Go. Go. Check. Lucky. SOS.
They'll run here with Dillon. And the Packers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. One back in the game. That's Jones. 2nd and goal.
Hey, tighten down. There you go. 54 is Mike. Check. Watch 54. All you get is a headache. Hey, switch gears. Check safety.
They'll try and run it in with Jones. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Green Bay touchdown. Aaron Jones with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And his guys capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. And it's good. That makes it a 28-21 game.
Makes the score Packers 28, Buccaneers 21. Mason Crosby to kick off for Green Bay.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away.
Taken about 7 yards deep. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They're down here in a one-score game, but the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute them.
Yeah, they have the opportunity now. Here's the execution. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
Buccaneers.
Wait, that 380.
This is Jones. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. First down, Tampa Bay there, a gain of 13.
Another carry for their leader, and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's first and 10. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. A couple extra defensive backs out there in the dime, and because of that, really not many places to throw the football, if any.
And typically, what would you want to do against that dime?
Run the football.
You want to run the ball, but you can't do it in this situation. Not nearly enough time on the clock. You're having to really navigate against a tough defense presented against you.
On second down, it's Jones. And a minimal gain here as he's up to about the 47-yard line. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. They'll keep it on the ground. Jones. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. The Bucs forced to use their third and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game. Down 7, and they've got to go for it here on fourth down. They'll go with Jones. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. So from the 36 now, first and 10. Good spot on the field to go for it. Kind of no man's land, as they call it. It worked out.
Yeah, they call it no man's land because your punter is telling you it's too short. I'm just going to punt it into the end zone. Your field goal kicker might give you a little raised eyebrow. Might be too far for the field goal. So it gives you a great chance to go for it. Personally, if you have those tendencies to be aggressive as a head coach, you kind of like this spot because it gives you the decision to go ahead and go for it when you want to anyway.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching